Yeah.
Patrick,
Oh my
behold
god.
my righteous hammer.
I do like that icon. I can't believe that this is made in the Unreal Engine.
That's right. We are playing an Unreal Engine card
Yeah.
game.
Dude, I love Unreal, the actual Unreal.
Right?
Yeah.
You need all the horsepower to get all those cards, like every pixel in that card detailed.
The horsepower.
All
of
the horsepower.
engine.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
So we're gonna play. First off, hello.
Hi.
We're gonna play Solitairica, which is not an actual card game or board game or whatever.
But it is.
But it is. It's not a existing like real physical one that you could go buy like on Amazon or at your game store or whatever.
Like Mom and Pop didn't play this game.
No, they wish they did because it's pretty rad. But so this is a card game that is for digital only. It is made by Righteous Hammer Games. Credits, sadly, not scrolling.
But they're viewable.
All viewable. Game uses the Unreal Engine, which is pretty sick.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Kind of tripping me out.
And it's basically like a solitaire game that's a solitaire roguelike RPG, kind of. So you are making these runs through various monsters that you'll be encountering on your way to Castle Stuck.
Okay.
And trying to fight the final boss at the end of Castle Stuck is like the ultimate goal of the game.
Is it like a glue monster?
I think so.
Is that that was a pretty good guess?
I think so.
It might be.
But you're expected that you're not gonna make it on your first many runs.
Sure.
Like over time,
Okay.
you will get permanent upgrades to then make your future runs easier to handle.
So just like a roguelike, right?
Exactly.
You never expect to get past whatever.
Right.
That's cool.
So when you start the game off, which if I recall correctly, like on Android, I think it's free to play, and then there's in-app purchases. Like you watch ads and stuff to get gems, which is real dumb.
Yeah.
On iOS, I think it's just like $3 or $4. It comes with it's scrolling really fast. It comes with one deck, so the Warrior deck, unlocked right out the gate. There's an expansion available, so Primal Champions is a add-on that they've released for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's additional classes that you can play as, but they require you to purchase them with these gems, which you will get as you play. Every time you are defeated and have to start over, that's what you get as your currency, is these like gems. So eventually you'll unlock all new classes that you can play as that all have like different abilities and different like types of cards in their deck or whatever. So
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I see attack and agility,
Yeah.
and even the colors. So defense and attack, the blue and the orange, but attack is just that orange color.
attack is orange, yeah.
Interesting.
So Warrior deck is pretty much like just blue and orange, whereas the
Rogue deck is orange and green, right? Or,
yeah, the monk would
or
be
blue. Okay,
green and blue cards.
There we go. Okay,
Yep.
monk. Yeah.
So let's go ahead. We'll jump in.
I see your longest journey is 4.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's right.
4 is 4 like is that?
I defeated 4 and I got to 5.
Is that like 4 years or like 4 like days?
4 cards.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, so
look
it's
at that
laying
Unreal
out-
Engine.
I know, that's the power of Unreal.
Now go back home, kid, before I break your heart in two for even looking in my direction. I have no idea what this person's supposed to sound like.
Just like that. How did you know?
Let's see.
So, yeah, do that again, please. Yeah, that's great. So the first battle you do, there's 18 battles that you have to do in order to get to beat
and
the
you did
game.
4?
I did 4.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That
You
seems good.
always fight the dirt guppy first. In fact, I think they're always the same.
Just in the order?
Yeah.
Okay. But the cards are random.
Correct.
Yeah.
So they have a deck. So that every monster that you fight has a deck associated with it, but then obviously the order in which cards come out of the deck is random.
Cool.
So this Dirt Guppy has a deck of cards, and you'll see. Once we start playing, I'll explain exactly. So he's got like his own. Yeah, he's got his own like square deck at the top with his little monster face on it. Then in the middle, there are these like very much like solitaire. You know, you've got rows of face down cards with a face up card on the top of the stack. So that's like those are the only like active cards that you can interact with, are the top ones that are face up.
Okay.
At the bottom, I have my own personal warrior deck that has the same types of cards in it. It has numbers, your typical playing card like suite of numbers. So you have ace through king or whatever.
Sure.
So the way this game works is that whatever card that I have flipped over from the top of my deck, which is currently 3, so you start off with 1, I can then attack a card from the top row that is either one less or one above than my card.
Okay.
So I can attack a 2 or a 4. So because there's a 2, I click on it, boom, I destroyed it, and it reveals the next card.
Boom.
The color...
and you get to keep both of those? Is that what that is?
So it just replaces the one
Okay.
that I had on top. So it just kind of goes on top of the stack.
Okay.
So now the 2 is visible. So now I can either go back up to 3, or I could go down to the ace.
Okay.
So there's always the strategy of like, okay, which way do I want to go? Because sometimes you can really get stuck, or you can do some cool chains. The other thing too is that the color of the card gives you a type of that energy whenever you destroy that card. So each of these energies, there's orange, blue, green, and purple, all do different things. So like orange, let's see, if I tap it, it doesn't tell me, but orange, if I spend 3 orange energy, it basically just lets me do a free attack on any card of my choice.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what the number is, it just destroys one card. Blue is a shield, so it'll give me armor. I'll explain why that's important in a second. Green, the green one lets me look at the top card of my deck, so I can kind of see what's next.
Okay.
And then the purple one is health, so it recovers some health.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and attack this ace here, and then now I'm done, because I can't, there's no king to go down to, and there's no 2 to go up to.
Okay.
So I tap my deck to advance. So the monster deck flips first. It has a special thing, so it does 1 damage.
Look at that.
And then my... Yeah, right?
I'm biting your head.
Exactly. So the monster deck will always do things like either do a damage to you or do weird things to the cards. Like sometimes it'll swap the cards in the middle row, so it'll start messing up like the center decks. Sometimes it'll like give you power, as like if they're easy monsters, or sometimes they'll take away certain color of power. So the monster decks always do weird things like that.
Sure.
But what's interesting is that their deck is maybe like 8 to 10 cards, and once they go through it, it then recycles, but it never shuffles. So the cards are always going to keep coming out in the same order once they start going.
Cool.
So you can kind of figure out like, okay, if he has like one big attack card in his deck,
I need to defend.
You can kind of say like, okay, I know it's coming up now because I've seen it come up after this one card or whatever. So. But yeah, so like I've got a queen, so I can go jack, 10, there, right? Then could go back up to jack, and then
that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yep.
Still pretty good. Seems.
Yep. Let's see. I know I've got a 7 next, which is unfortunately a bummer because that won't do me any good.
Anything.
But that's fine. So I get hit. Oh no! I got 7, but I flip over the top card of my deck, which is orange. It gives me an orange power. I'm gonna have 3, and I can destroy any one card.
Yeah, anything.
So, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's see what I've got next. So I've got a queen.
Go. Okay.
So I want to keep that king and that ace.
Right.
So then I would destroy the 3.
There you go. Cool. Oh,
beautiful. Nice. Okay. And then my turn is done. So I will keep on going.
Nibbled.
Keep getting nibbled. So now I've got that, so I can throw up some armor.
Sure.
Now that just basically prevents me from taking health damage. Okay.
So what's the difference between healing and armor? Is it just the fact that healing's cheaper, but you're a warrior who doesn't get that ability?
Yeah. So when you run out of health, you lose. Okay. And then armor is basically just extra, like an extra pool of health.
Is there like a maximum amount of armor you can have, or?
I don't know about armor, but your health is capped at 10.
Okay.
So I think that's like the way around it, is that you can kind of go above the 10 health by having more armor.
Okay.
So let's just we'll go king, ace, and then that's all I can do. I've got another ace, which is going to be a bummer.
Okay.
But that's fine. So he's just going to keep nibbling on my head.
Yeah, that's okay though.
That's what they do.
Yeah, you got a nice little helmet there. So same thing.
So I have to just advance the next card again. And we got a jack. So it gives me something.
And yeah.
But that's it. So sometimes...
You're so close.
Yeah. So one of the things that this game's really fun. Like, it's very simple. But something that happens sometimes that can be a little frustrating is that, like, again, can't do anything.
Right.
Sometimes you just get on when you get near the end, like, you'll just get a streak of, like, I flipped, like, 6 or 7 cards that I can't do anything with.
I mean, that's, like, the stuck.
And you're getting hit over and over again. Right. So you're just like, that's cool. Yeah. So yeah, that is kind of a bummer.
At least you're getting the mana of the cards you're flipping, right?
Exactly.
And since you're a warrior, you're getting all those orange ones, which means you get to hit.
Boom, boom. Cool. That was pretty good. So now, the range of numbers that I need is very limited.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be kind of hard. So I'm just gonna have to keep flipping until I get a 9
or an orange.
Right.
Which hopefully.
Well, that gives me some shield.
Yeah, but
If I lose to this first fight, like this,
your
is not
deck's
good.
running out soon. There we go. So you got and
Boom.
There you go. And
then-
you've got your orange anyway.
Kablow.
There you go. Cool. Oh, come on.
Come on.
There you go. That was a much better voice than mine.
Right. And then you get the tap for the seal to break it. You get
Bloop.
some coins as reward.
Yay.
Ace.
Ace.
So after every fight, you go back to like there's like a shop essentially. So you get to see what the next monster is.
Ooh.
Dazzle
Bjord. That's really good.
But you can shop and you can buy new
Ooh.
abilities.
Okay.
So these don't replace your abilities; they actually are extra ones.
Okay.
So like I can have another orange ability that's 4 costs. So I have both my regular
Whoa.
3 and a 4.
Okay. Damage a column 2 times. That's cool.
Yeah, so it hits 2 cards in a column. This one is lose all willpower, gain an armor for every willpower lost.
Okay.
Willpower is the purple.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
it's like that blue ability drains all my purple, but then
Yeah.
gives me a bunch of armor.
So just if you have any extra purple.
Right. This one revealed the second card from the front in each column, which is very useful. So it lets you see it plan ahead a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
That one restores 2 health instead of the 1 that the
Okay.
default ability does. Then there's items that you can buy. So that one is, if you buy that, you will start every battle with 2 purple energy
Seems cool.
right off the bat. And this one is you will start battles with +2 armor.
Nice. Also seems pretty useful.
Yep.
Yeah, those are awesome. That's cool.
Those are very useful. So you can either buy it or you can hold it.
Are these always random to you in the shop?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's even cooler.
So
What about items and spells and stuff too?
So it just tells you what you have.
Got it.
So
Cool.
So if you want something but can't afford it, you can always hold one item for 10 gold, and then the next time it'll be there for you to try to purchase.
Got it.
So I have 33.
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna buy, I think, this leather patch for
And then
15.
Hold something maybe.
Yeah.
Or
And then I'm gonna hold, I think, this perceive.
yeah, that one seems real good.
Yeah, because I want that.
Cool.
I want that.
Okay.
Yes. All right, I'm done.
So there, and then dazzle.
Dazzle
Bjord.
Bjord.
That one looks real good.
So it tells you his thing. So dazzle means that dazzle cards randomize each turn.
Okay.
So if a card's been dazzled, it'll change every turn.
Oh, okay.
And then Bjord uses his ever-growing beard to defend against attacks.
I like it.
Right? Pretty sweet. Just like me, I use my
Pretty-
beard to defend against most
Pretty
attacks
much.
as well.
Pretty much. I'm all.
Nope.
My
Nope.
hand. That's fun. Yeah, this game seems pretty cool. I like
It's
this
really
a lot,
simple, but
actually.
it's fun though.
Yeah, it definitely.
And the
seems
monsters
like...
get really challenging.
Yeah.
By the beards of Findelhuven.
What
Alright.
These names are so
Right.
good.
So I start with a 3, so I'll go 4, 3,
Uh-huh.
ooh, 2,
Three.
3,
4.
4.
Oh, killing it.
Yep,
That was pretty good.
not bad. And then I've got a king next,
Heck
so
yeah.
that's awesome. All right,
That was a pretty dang
hair
good.
everywhere.
Oh, no.
So he took a defense from me.
Oh,
Bummer.
yoink.
Okay, so let's do queen, king,
Mhm.
and that's all I can
Yeah.
do.
But not bad.
Yeah, I could attack, but I think I'll wait to see what comes up next before I attack.
Yeah.
So it's been dazzled, so that means that one's gonna change every turn.
Okay, but you
But-
can use it right now.
Exactly. So that, and then I'm just gonna hit one of these.
I know which one, right? And then because you can go back to it.
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh. Oh, when you attack it, you don't get to keep it.
Right. That destroys
Ah,
it. Sadly.
okay. Dang.
Yep.
Yeah. So you might as well. So why would you check right now? Is there a benefit to checking now?
So I don't often like to check because it often feels like, well, I'm gonna have to draw anyway, so I don't know what.
So that's. But if you check before you hit,
right.
then
That's-
you know. But this is perfect right now. So we had some recording issues, right?
I'll make it work.
Okay.
I'll make it work.
So we had some recording issues.
Yeah, you didn't notice.
It seems. And since we got a second to kind of review the footage so far, as we've obviously you'll notice that we've skipped a little bit. We're on a different enemy. We're no longer.
It doesn't
fighting.
look like
It doesn't look like Dazzle
Bjord anymore.
And
he's evolved.
there will be no memory of Lord Guppington either. But
He
that's
will
okay.
always be in our hearts.
No,
though.
he won't be in our hearts because we smashed him and destroyed him.
That's
into
also
a million
true.
bits.
You're right.
We
We did do that.
We got a lot of coins from Lord Guppington. But so I thought we should point out we had some issues with the recording, but the game itself is running fine. And in fact, the game runs really smooth on the iPad.
It does. We're just having something with the recording with our recording device, our Elgato hardware, I think is perhaps struggling with maybe the heat or with something like...
It could just be the fact that the game itself is... I mean, it's using the Unreal Engine. Like we were talking, maybe it can't handle the horsepowers, the HPs.
A lot of horsepowers.
Yeah, but it's just that on the recording, it's pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm.
But on the game, like on the iPad, it's very... Like, it's super, super smooth, like really good looking, polished,
beautiful sound effects and everything.
So, but that did kind of put a little hamper on our... We were planning on maybe trying to do a full game run right now since Josh is on such a roll.
I'm on a super roll.
But
you have to take my word for it that I didn't like cheat and then splice this together.
There was no cheating. Well, I don't know. I mean, you kind of demolished Lord Govington. That was pretty good.
It was legit.
It was legit.
Oops, I totally had a play there.
Yep.
And I just started clicking.
Accidentally.
Whoops. All right. So, this guy sucks. I want to kill him quickly.
But you're close. You're close. You're almost done.
Almost there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one more turn. He's going to do that. But I've got enough shield that I should be fine.
Yeah, you should... So, can your deck run out?
It just reshuffles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to smash the 7.
There you go. So now you just need a 3 or a king.
Yep.
Or an ace or a 2.
There we go.
There you go.
Boom.
Easy.
Boom. It's lucky. Whatever. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Was he a puny gremlin?
So for instance, just I wanted to point out right there, I'm looking at the recording, like this screen looks a little bit like spazzy. Like again, on the actual iPad, it's
great.
Really smooth.
No
like
problems.
Totally looks good. So.
Yep.
Oh no. A greedy Thrix.
Greedy Thrix. This is the farthest I've gotten, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
so there's
5.
A 50 coin upgrade there.
Gain agility for each armor loss, but I don't know if that's that useful for you
because
you don't really use unless you bought something else.
That's kind of cool. Split the longest column into 2 columns.
How is that? Okay. Oh, okay, because it would reveal one too, right?
This one's great because for 1 extra attack, I do 2. I hit the
that's really good.
1 column 2 times.
I think that's totally worth it compared to the others. Because again, it's really tough for you to get agility. Like you don't generate that much agility.
Right.
So, do you have to lose one?
Yeah, I've got too many. So I've got a bunch of agility ones.
Yeah,
So let's do that.
What's the other one again? It's reveal the top 2. Okay, we
just
just haven't
reveal
seen that.
the second
It's just
card.
so rare that you get that much agility.
All right.
I mean, that would be that one blue one turning all your stuff to agility. That would let you do that, but yeah.
Right. So greedy means that he eats coins apparently.
Oh no.
So try not to let that happen. You don't let that happen, Pat.
I'll try not to.
Okay. Don't let him eat my coins, please.
But it's just so cute. Look, what if I just give it 1
No,
coin?
he's hideous.
What if I just give it 2 coins?
He's horrendous.
But
like I'm disgusted, physically ill from.
What if I
looking at
just
him.
give it 1 coin for each of its eyes?
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna do 2,
Okay.
3, 4,
4 or 5.
Yeah, that's the same. So
Yeah.
4, 5.
And then you could either go 4 again or 6. I say 6 because on the off chance you get a 7, then there you go. And then you could go 8,
and then
you could go any of the 9s. That's a pretty good combo.
Let's look at
that, dude.
Look at that. See, I revealed the second card in each column.
Finally, we got to see
then I
that.
could attack.
You could even
and reveal a 10.
Oh, is there anything to
behind the 5? There's a 10.
You could either the 10 would bring you to the Jack and the Queen,
or I destroy the 9 and reveals an 8,
which would again. But then from the 8 you can't. Oh, you could go back to the 9.
It's more
but
worth
then
it
nothing
to do
else.
the 5 though.
I think so.
I get more out of that. To get a 10.
Oh, and then
Jack. And then
yeah, because you could have gone 989.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's okay. It's still good. It's still good. That's pretty good. I feel like that was a huge combo.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was pretty beautiful.
We just tried half of his whole deck in one turn.
Destroyed him.
So really stun means I don't get to use any of my powers.
Oh, what?
I'm stunned, which is a bummer.
Come on.
And then he dazzles a card, which means it's going to change every turn.
Okay. Become barren.
Yeah, that means that give any coins. So can't do anything still. I'll just keep throwing up armor though.
Yeah. Ouch. Look, I gave him a little
There we
foods.
go.
There we go.
So let's do
You could go
5 for sure, and then
4.
I think 4-3 makes the most
Right?
sense.
Or yeah, I agree. There we go. Cool.
And then I can.
Oof. Is there anything? No. If you destroy stuff now, you can't make any more moves.
So I might as well see what I get next.
Stun 1. Ugh.
Oh, I should have used it.
Well, I mean, you'll still get 2, but yeah, that's a bummer.
Because I could have tried that 9, and then.
Yeah, I got the ace, but. Oy.
That's
And
right.
dazzled. Okay, there you go. Ugh, did it dazzle? Okay, Baron again.
So I can smash 2 cards in a column.
Yeah. Ooh. Too bad we don't know. I mean, you could like take out a whole column, or you could like. Well, the Jack and the 8 is good together.
Let's see. I might use it on the Queen and 6 because they're just such like spread.
Yeah, they're like. I think that's a good idea.
Bam, bam.
There you go. Choop. That piercing attack, huh?
Right.
Oh man, come on. Yeah.
Nice.
So, ooh, wait.
Okay.
So you could go.
10, Jack, Queen, Jack.
Yeah. Yes.
10, Jack, Queen, Jack.
Heck yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And now you got all of that freaking
Oh,
mana.
baby.
So much mana.
Oh, nothing
Okay.
there.
That's fine.
I am really rocking on armor this time, though. Jeez.
Seriously. It's just like, and you've got all of that to heal yourself too. Jeez. Pretty good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. 2, ace. Okay.
Nothing. Eh,
Eh,
had it. Wasn't doing anything with it, so.
yeah.
9. So I can destroy one of those.
Yeah, you could
Might
just-
as well.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna eventually generate enough to do that
Yeah.
to all of them. I think. So.
Yep.
Ouch.
Let's keep getting my shields up.
Yeah, I feel like your deck's really strong right now. Like, your deck and your powers are good.
Let's keep flipping cards.
Yeah.
Nope.
Jeez.
This happens sometimes.
Yeah.
There we go. 2, ace, king.
Boom. Easy. Take that, you.
Oh.
What was it? Greedy Thrix?
Greedy Thrix.
What a greedy Thrix. we're just really gonna go until I think you're gonna make it, dude.
I got 20 coins
That
for
was
8 cards.
That was a
plus
huge
card
streak. That first streak
yeah, that
was huge. That one that lets you see the ones behind, that's really, really useful.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and the boss, huh?
Yeah, this should be the boss of the Meadows of Madness.
Oh no!
Hug bug.
Hug bug! Ew!
Dawn Priest.
Gross! That's
Yeah,
like the
he's
grossest
disgusting.
thing.
Yuck.
That's so gross. Heart
Ooh,
choker.
that's maximum heart by 2 is
bad.
really good.
2 will paralyze.
Because I'm already maxed out on spells, so I have to start swapping some
So
out.
what other spells are there though?
Cards to the left and right of the selected card form a sequence based on that card's numeral.
That's cool, but you just 5 agility is impossible.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
Right, so a triple coin.
But what would you replace
gain 4 armor
for 5 instead of
2 armor for 3. So it's slightly better.
Yeah.
And then select card. All front cards with that numeral are damaged.
Okay.
So
Kind of
if you have
interesting.
multiples.
Yeah, I feel like
I got 77.
the heart's pretty good. The heart
I think
choker is
I
pretty dang good.
I have room for more items too, so I
Yeah.
feel like I should buy that. I don't know if it actually makes my starting health at 12 or if it just
think
means
so.
my maximum is now 12, but I still start
good
at 10.
question.
I don't know. We'll find out.
So then let's see. Could you potentially switch that out for something? Like
This
is there a spell you could get rid of? Like just looking at what you got.
I mean, if I were to get rid of anything, I'd probably get rid of the
the
top
preview.
card of your deck. It's like, it's okay, but I feel like
I know.
it rarely ever is like, oh man, if
Right.
I had
really saves it.
that card, that play saved the game. It's like
Right.
that. It's usually like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'm going to do that anyway, so that's
I kind of think buying that and swapping that out because that is more useful.
right.
You know, it's the thing is
Well,
it's
and it
not-
lets me use my purple when I'm not fully held. like
and
healed.
you've been getting a lot of armor. So
Yeah, let's do it.
the only thing is though, it doesn't actually make the battle easier.
No,
it just
but it
makes
gives me more upgrades.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So, okay.
girl.
Cool.
Get
that
them
seems pretty good.
upgrades.
No.
Oh, here we go.
That okay.
Equip. Bam.
Oh no.
Did it freeze again?
Yeah, I think it froze.
Ugh.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
We'll stop
yeah,
there.
yeah. I guess so.
We'll leave Hugbug up to everyone else to
my
discover.
gosh. Right, who knows?
Right.
Maybe we can post afterwards whether or not you beat them.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
Yeah, that's.
But this game's super good.
It is really good. It's just sad that we can't get a recording of it to like go through without issue.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the problem is, if it's the app or if it's the... Because it's very rarely happened. We've only had one other game we've had this problem on.
And so we're kind of talking, the other game it happened on was Takedo, which was a beautiful game that was kind of graphically intensive.
Yeah, and it had some real struggles with its engine on an iPad 4.
I wonder because again, this runs really smoothly on the iPad, but I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that it's on the Unreal Engine, like it's some crazy like.
Probably.
I wonder if that has something to do with the Elgato's capture. But then it trips me out that like it ran stuff on the Switch.
Right.
You know. So anyway, I guess this is all.
Sheffy was like a real intense game.
Right. I know. Totally. There's a lot of sheep.
There's a lot of time travel too. So
there was
time travel is always really taxing on the horsepower.
Weird old men loving sheep love.
Sheep love is perhaps the most intense thing that one could have.
We've gotten away from this game a little bit.
bit.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, Solitairica is super good. I think people should play it. I really like it.
Yeah, I think that seems really cool. And again, just like you said at the beginning, even though it's not a physical board game, like it is definitely adjacent to that. Plus, it's right in line with like, I don't know. I think this is like, if you're into board games, a roguelike solitaire RPG, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's definitely cool.
For sure.
Yeah,
it's really
fun.
Good.
Well, okay, I think that's gonna be it.
I think so.
All right.
Go hug a bug.
And do not trust Lord Guppington.
And get a Dazzle Bjord.
Dazzle Bjord, or maybe just a
regular Bjord's fine.
Maybe no Bjord.
No, that's not good advice.
I think no Bjord.
I think that's terrible.
No Bjord's good.
I'm gonna edit that part out because that's terrible.
there we go. Keep Gillette in business. Is what I always say.
I don't know about that.
Keep Procter and Gamble in business.
They need it. Small businesses need your support.
We are not sponsored by Harry's Razors. We are not sponsored by Dollar Shave.
But if they want to, I don't know. We'll see.
No, you've got the beard.
We'll see. I know, right? I'm quite the spokesperson.
There we go.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.